I'm AgroBlaze96.
And I'm the Woodshed, and welcome to the AgroShed Podcast.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the AgroShed Podcast. Today, we are going to be playing Rocket League, which, with the three of us, should be very interesting. As always, I'm joined by my co-host, Kyle, a.k.a. The Woodshed. And we
Hello,
also,
it's your boy, Hot Dog Water.
we also have a very special guest with us today. You may know him as the Palm Tree Defense guy, the most ridiculous history buff I've ever met in the world. My cousin, Kyle's brother, Ben. That's exactly the response I was hoping for. Perfect. That's exactly what we were going for. Ben, thanks for being here.
Well, thanks for having me on.
No, man, thanks for joining us. I was like, I'm super happy that we could work this out and get all this put together. I think this should be a lot of fun. And God knows everybody who watches our content regularly is going to learn a lot about us today.
Oh, gonna learn more than they've ever wanted to.
Already messed up the kickoff. Classic.
This is gonna be so hard to do this and think at the same time. Oh, I already can't play Rocket League.
Bacon.
So if you guys haven't figured it out, we're doing Rocket League.
Oh
God.
Ben!
This is already gonna go very poorly.
Dude, this is great warm-up game.
This is great warm-up game.
Game,
And let us know, by the way, in the comments below if you guys like, again, background cameras put wherever they are. If you guys like that, something to watch and see while we play or while we talk.
You were talking about my footage. Let's be honest. If we have your perspective, we have my perspective on what's going on.
It's so accurate when we play Rocket League. That's so fitting. Oh, he missed. Oh, you got that, Ben.
Open. That's
Kyle?
free. That's Kyle.
Yeah,
that's my
you both have the same name. We can't do this.
No, mine is his backwards. It's not the same.
It doesn't matter. I see P90 and I'm like, oh shit.
It's not. It's 09P.
His brain's auto-correcting, though.
My brain's auto-correcting.
His brain's auto-correcting.
So
hey, brains have autocorrect. That's a thing.
That's into.
That's why we read things wrong.
Oh. I'm bumping.
No, I
he's
didn't bump somebody.
Any boost use?
I think Kyle just hit me into the ball, or Ben hit me into the ball.
It was me, of course. I'm walking here.
So guys, what's peak rank? Let's tell everybody so they can know what this monstrosity is. What's peak rank for everybody?
Peak rank?
Yep.
Everybody's
peak rank, so they know what they're understanding as they watch this.
I mean, like 3 years ago, I was Grand Champ in Rumble for like 3 games.
Okay, but like an actual game.
I don't know that I don't know when the last time I ranked in something that wasn't Rumble. Nice shot.
Dumpster.
So it was probably mid-high
probably
diamond.
Yeah, it was probably diamond.
What's the one above diamond?
Champion.
I got to that once.
No, you've never been a champion in a
Bro.
playlist. Get out of here.
I got there one time, and I'm pretty sure Kyle carried me the whole way.
If you guys want this to
you
just
know what?
be...
That actually probably sounds pretty fitting.
Like, I think I barely snuck in one time. If not, it's the highest level of diamond. It's the highest I've ever been.
No.
If you guys can't tell by some reason that if some reason we didn't get it to work where you guys can see my footage too playing here, I'm the highest peak rank. I was at GC1 at some point.
I was like, you made it to GC, right, Kyle?
I made it to GC1 for a couple different seasons, starting in the season 5, but the second season 5, and I was like all the way to like season 7 or 8, something like that.
The easiest.
And now I float around mid to high champ most of the time. Yeah, there's not a world. I don't know why I thought the packs that was
I don't know what I was going for there. Oh, they're bad. Oh, they're bad.
I got no boosties. There's
get out of here, Zack.
Oh.
Oh no.
That's it. That's the ball.
You know what the best part about that whole thing is that we're still winning. Like, how bad are these guys? Come on.
Well, let me tell you, we have the guy with most points on the board. And they have the second, third, and fourth most points all on their team.
Ben somehow maintaining first and last on the board. Very impressive.
Yep. I'm good like that. I'm about to go up the board, though.
It was not the touch I wanted. Yeah, you guys probably thought I was going to do something cool off the ceiling right there. I was not.
Yeah, you should have known better. Did not read that ammo.
I was like, our one good player is missing the ball, so we're screwed.
That's not a very sure sign right there.
Nah, I was like, that's what I'm saying. It's not looking good, boys. Oh. Thought Ben was diddling.
No, I didn't have any boost.
Oh, go get him, Zach. Work.
Well,
Oh,
it did one of those things where it went up in the air.
No, we saw.
Felt like I should have won that, but okay.
Oh boy, I just tried to dunk Zach. Oh god.
That's
yeah,
okay.
that would have been.
Would have been all right.
That's over me.
I mean, listen, we're
Go
winning. We
Kyle.
got to get these guys back into it, you know?
Is that what it is? We're doing this for the content?
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be a close one. I'm gonna cut all the games we just lose.
So
Oh man, it's gonna be a short
We're
episode.
just not posting a video.
Yeah.
Is what he's saying. Yeah.
It's gonna be audio only.
No! Oh, I did hit it. Definitely not the hit I wanted, but you know, beggars and choosers and all that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well, I tried to intercept and.
One of them
Couldn't.
actually hit a
That's my
shot.
bad.
We're cooked.
I passed the ball to him and then went for it.
Oh,
and it was
I
too late
wondered
when I
where
decided
that
to go for
awesome pass
it.
came
No,
from.
that was me. Yeah.
Kyle was like,
Well,
he's
Well,
wide
if
open.
your guys aren't going to score him, I'm going to let them start scoring it. I mean, gee.
Jeez. That's money.
Oh,
Unless-
nice.
Yeah,
Good
nice work.
stuff.
I don't have that. Back.
Okay. Oh.
How come these guys waited to the last 60 seconds to come to life? What's happening?
What to say? What to say? What to say? What to say? What to say?
All right, here we go. Lock in.
All right, everybody lean forward.
Oh, let's go!
Yeah.
Come on.
That was actually Ben. Let's go.
Yeah, I was the one who double committed on that kickoff with you.
Ben was like, they never saw it coming.
That's right.
Here
That
we
guy's
go.
been in the back.
Sometimes I know that you're going to go for kickoff, and I go anyway because I'm like, I can use him to push this ball.
We got this. We got this.
You see
Oh,
me?
there it is. There it is.
Oh crap! You do see me, Zach? No.
Say, oh, crap. You do see me. It'll be over, hopefully. There we go. Nice, 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 nice.
Nice
Oh, you
interference,
see me.
Kyle.
You see me.
I don't have any beams. I don't see you with what.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Let's go.
That's
Overtime, first game, locked in. Locked in. Ben's got that in like the weirdest, awkward touch I've ever seen in my life.
Well, it definitely stopped them from doing whatever they were
you see
doing.
me.
That's open. That's in. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it.
No!
Leave it. Yeah, let's go.
Zach tried his best. To see it.
I just missed. Oh.
I saw him jump, and I was like, "It's off to the races." And the worst part is, I only saw you saving that. I did not see you stealing that. I only saw you saving it.
That's funny.
Oh.
Okay, Kyle, hit us with a question.
All right, so we're gonna go. What's everybody's favorite game mode?
I mean, Rumble's all I play, so that has to be the answer.
Oh, feels like a good default.
Zach?
I mean, I guess just like the regular one. Like, I don't know. I don't really like Rumble.
Right. No, but like 2v2, 3v3.
Oh,
even-
threes, definitely. Like,
Yes,
playing
insane.
threes with you guys is like the most fun I have playing Rocket League ever.
I will say with you guys specifically is I suck.
We playing comp?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
Somebody?
awkward on the wall.
Back?
I'm sorry. I went up, I went backwards. I did a whole thing right there. God, I can't wait to watch this back.
Bro,
Editor
you
slow mo
probably-
Zach's POV right there.
Yeah. You were less awkward at your junior prom. That was embarrassing, bro. Come
on. Oh, just for that. Just wait.
Weirdly enough, I'm a big ones player. I'm a big 1v1 fan. If I'm not playing 1v1, I'd rather be doing this, but I love ones where I have all the pitch and all the boost to myself.
I mean, I like how easily you can... Kyle, this goal.
What fucking world are you up for that, buddy?
I don't know, but I was.
It shouldn't be this one, is all I can tell you.
2s was fun because of all the boost and stuff, but I just played 3s my whole life. Man, I thought Zack had just done it to him.
I thought I did too. I was gonna interrupt the shit out of y'all's conversation and go crazy.
But I'm not very good at 2s. I'm just used to I've played my 92% of my Rocket League in 3s.
That's fair. And most of that being Rumble too.
Yeah.
Are we
where the third man
80% of
plays
that 90%?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I basically hadn't played 2s hardly any at all until Kyle really got into it.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Because the couple buddies I used to play with, we always played out of 3s at Rumble.
So Kyle, where's your highest rank come from? Like, does it come from 1s?
2s.
2s?
1s is one of those that's really hard for it to translate directly over like that. I've been a low GC1 in 2s, and I don't know if I've been GC in 3s or if I've just knocked on the door and I've been in like really high champ 3, like 1 or 2 games off. But I think my peak in 1s is probably champ 1, maybe champ 2 if I'm lucky.
I mean, but I feel like champ 1 or champ 2 in like 1s is like translates
way
to like,
higher.
Yeah.
Well, that's just because people don't play it, right? So I mean, it's a lot of you get there of your own skill and your own mechanics, right? That's just kind of all it is. There's nobody to blame you but yourself. There's nobody to carry you but yourself. So
right.
Which is why people always say, if you want to get better.
I mean, dude, the guys on the other team are brutal when I play 1s. I hate it.
Zack, that's
Yes.
not you.
That was not me.
Did you...
Touch better.
I thought it was going in, so I was honestly just trying to get in that guy's way.
Speaking of going in, it's going in my ass.
Interesting. Have you always liked 1s, or is that something you made yourself play to get better and then wound up liking it?
A little column A, little column B. I liked it when I got more mechanical and I was able to enjoy it more.
Oh shit!
But at the start, it was just something everybody said play to get better.
Yeah.
And then it turned very quickly into. I liked a lot of the. Sorry, I got to farm some points. You guys were actually ahead of me on points for a minute there.
Zack, I didn't realize you didn't have boosts there. I should have gone for that.
Oh no, you're fine. Yeah, I'm just driving around in circles, having a good time. We're having a good time. It's a vibe.
We're playing bumper cars. Damn.
Yeah. Well, hit it faster.
Okay, here we go.
Drop in. Just drop in. Oh, no.
I took both their boosts.
Oh no, I can't hit anything off the wall.
That's
today.
you, Zacky Boo. Turn. Push.
Oh,
We're
in there like swimwear. Let's go!
Oh.
With that guy sitting in the goal, back none.
I was gonna say all the things they didn't get to. Not that we've had a ton of shots, but he was backwards. That's why.
Classic Zack.
That's right. Classic Pat. Somebody get him on the phone.
Somebody get Pat on the phone. We're gonna have to actually do that, like mid-episode. Just call Patrick and see what he's doing.
That would be funny. Man, Kyle, I thought you had that.
Open.
Well, I wasn't in position.
Yeah. No surprise.
I don't know what my excuse was. Teamwork.
Those were my 3
that
points.
was my fault, but somebody save it.
I have no beans.
This guy, I'm lagging.
Bumped him out of the way. You guys got that? I bumped one of us out of the way.
Yeah, you. Zach did it to me.
Sweet home Alabama.
Yep, basically.
Well, that's on. Thank God.
Nah, I just was giving Kyle some extra save points.
God, please just hit the fucking ground. Jesus!
That's...
Oh. Nobody pushed that? Really?
Nice job getting it out.
Let's go.
Now score it.
Okay. Oh, yeah, take that. Oh, somebody double that. Oh, that's on you.
Best I can do is a flounder.
You got us.
And I'm whiffing. Whiff City.
Big
we built
mood.
this city.
Oh, no!
Yeah. Did not expect him to be able to put the beans on that.
Oh, man.
I mean, what a pass, Nick. What a pass, what a pass, what a pass.
God, that's such a shame. We're going to have to cut that game out.
No.
Oh.
Now that we have do you guys have a favorite limited time mode? They've done like knockout, they've done like heat seeker.
What's the one where the ground goes away? Is that limited time? Because I love that one.
Drop shot, it is not, but that is a great mode.
I love drop shot. It's a lot of fun, and I feel like it kind of takes a lot of the like skills of Rocket League and you like amplifies them.
And shows how bad we all really are.
1000%.
These fights we just lost to. I like the volleyball they had. I don't remember if that was a custom game or
that was really cool.
An actual mode they had in, but I like the volleyball.
That's a pretty cool one. I was a huge heat seeker guy.
Heat seeker.
I'm too slow.
Heat seeker was so much fun. I wish that's one they would bring back permanently.
Do they still bring it back from time to time?
Yeah.
It was back a month or two back.
Oh, you see me. You see me.
I assume at some point they're like, we can only have so many playlists to split the population up.
Probably. And faking?
I touched it. I just got yammed in their net.
If you guys are watching my POV and wondering how I ever got to Grand Champ, if you're not noticing the bumps, I don't have an answer for you. It was solely off of that and the fact that I'm fast. There was nothing else for me.
I'm fast, boy.
Let's go!
Well, I thought, what?
Man, I actually thought we had that one.
Yeah, I did too. Not like Kyle to act like us.
Real talk, though. Clearly, this is Kyle's fault. Oh, you got that, Ben. Just kidding.
He's got zero beans. He's got nothing but a dream.
Open a prayer. Yeah.
Oh. Is that in?
It will be now. No, it won't. It's bouncing really weirdly.
I got you.
Oh.
Let's go. Calculated.
But also, I
never knew you could get it in, but I'm so proud of you.
Listen, every now and again, I slide one in there. You can call Carly and ask her. Hey.
He's married. He's lying.
Brutal. You see me? You see me? You see me?
You see me?
What are you doing? Pinch?
I'm pinching. I was trying to see you, and then you kept coming towards me.
There's so
back
much.
The ball. Back the ball.
And yet so
back
little
the ball.
happening. I've already hit the ball! What do you want from me?
It's not in their net. Hit it again.
My card. No, that's me. That's all day.
Oh, no!
I saw that happening in real time. Nobody believed. Good to see. Good to see.
Listen, I didn't know what was happening. I'm assuming if I'm reading it, they've already read it.
That's probably not a bad assumption, to be honest.
At this point, yeah. I mean, these guys are plats, dude. I'm getting cooked. Oh. Oh, nice. Oh, I thought that was in. Look at these guys playing basic defense.
I know, right?
Nice job. Let's go.
That's how I got the GC by bumping plats.
My God. I'm having to carry you guys around today. Jesus.
Yeah, no, don't mind me dumpstering somebody and demoing the other. We played a 3-on-1 there for a second.
Oh, man. Amazing.
I'm going to have to see the footage. I didn't catch that.
I have to see.
Well, this one's an iron up.
How did we score 2 goals? I don't remember scoring.
You would
That's
think
the
you would
ball.
remember. I was like, you're half of the team. You're 66% of the team. Okay,
I didn't think he was
so
that big.
I have a question, and this is mostly just so I can troll Ben. Who's your all's favorite Rocket League player of all time?
The best player G2's ever seen, Kronovi, is...
This fucking guy.
Apparently, Jack. I don't think that's any surprise to you guys.
It was like, your name was like apparently Wood for a long time or something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. It still is on one of my accounts, I'm sure.
I mean,
Grinder, maybe.
Mine is far and away the best player to never win the world championship, J-Nabs.
The knapsack.
The knapsack.
The Nabs. I'm such a J-Nabs fanboy. I mean, maybe we let him score 1, guys. Jesus.
No.
Says who?
We just lost a 1-score game to some plats. We got to take it out on these guys.
I mean, fair.
Did that ever let you score when you played against them? No. So you know what? These guys get the same courtesy.
I mean, at this point, I just feel bad for them. Like, Jesus, like this, like they're just.
I mean, they're not
flailing.
out of it. I've definitely blown 4-goal leads before.
I've scored
playing
3
Rocket
goals
League.
against these guys. They're done. Like,
Okay.
did y'all see
Well,
that hit?
You
Jesus?
heard him, Kyle. We can stop playing.
Like, time to start
Let's see if
turtling.
he can.
I don't think they could beat
them.
me 1-on-3 up 4 goals with a minute left.
The minute left is the key factor there. This is easy. Aw, I didn't have any boost, otherwise it would have been much easier.
Oh, it's up there. It's up there. You see it. You see it. Ben's got it. Ben's got it. Dumpster!
Money.
Let's go!
Let him
Everybody's
play.
That's right.
Yo!
Wow.
Oh, sorry, I yawned really hard.
Sure. Cool. No doubt. Excuse me. Oh.
And I didn't even get an assist for that? Come on, game.
For what? Ladling by? As I shot it?
Look at that. That was
Look at this
great
shot.
ladling. That was great ladling, and you know it.
Oh, all I saw was the cash money flying out of the cash registers. I went across the goal line.
Uh-oh. There we go.
Great, now let Ben farm some save points.
Get out of here, Kyle.
All right, nobody wants to play anymore? Understood.
No, I missed.
Oh, yeah!
God
Bring it around town, baby!
It's so hard to 2v1, you guys. It's like, I'm going for Zack right there. I'm not going for the ball. I'm going for him.
Oh, man. I have to go backwards there. Not hold reverse correctly. Oh.
Oh yeah? Oh, I was trying to score it for him.
I was like, you should let him
Mister, we
score.
should- Yeah, and then you stopped me from shooting it.
Yeah, well, you know, 7-0 sounds a lot better than 7-1.
Should
No,
I say
actually.
better?
I was like,
Better?
or does it?
Brazil's better.
So
Brazil's better.
I think like something that we can talk about a little bit is that there's a lot of, I don't know that I want to say controversy, but there's a lot of like interesting conversation to be had around you know, the players do pretty well, like, you know, financially. I mean, But
Yeah.
it seems like organizations are leaving Rocket League left and right. Like, it's all over the place. What do you guys feel like one of the biggest contributing factors is to the organizations not doing well?
I think part of it is their the way contracts are set. They're paying players a lot, and a lot of stuff is just directly the guaranteed money they're giving these guys. Not saying they don't deserve it, but
sure,
they are paying these guys very well. And I mean, a team that finished top 3 or top 4 in Worlds last year doesn't exist anymore because they were paying so much out of pocket.
Is that what happened
I think
to G2?
obviously, yeah.
Makes sense. Okay.
To where like I think it was like I don't remember the exact numbers. I want to say it was like 80% of their of the guys' payroll. Like only 20% of that was covered by winning.
Wow.
Like their purses and stuff, and they dominated North America, right? So
only 20% of that.
Something along those lines. That number
crazy.
might not be exact, but that's wild, right? You're up for that? Keep going.
I was gonna try. I thought it was gonna come down further. Like that was me hard focusing for a minute.
There's no shot that went in.
This is Rocket
There's no
League!
shot. Yeah, where's Shogun when you need him? This is the worst touch ever.
But
and it just dizzled 4 people, including Kyle.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
See, this is why Kyle can't hang in our lobbies, because everybody's so bad, he has no idea what's coming next.
Yeah, I mean, there's not just a great way for orgs to make a lot of revenue. I don't think in anything. Like, it's all sponsorship based, right?
Sure.
And in Rocket League, that's even worse. Like, even if you gave most of the prize money,
pass.
what a shot.
Good pass, dude. And I was ready for once.
I can't believe it, by the way. I didn't know which one of you it was. I just saw that you were both right, and so I just threw it right.
Sorry, Ben, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know that even if, like, the orgs took all the prize money, like, there would only be a couple, like, Carmine Corp who wins all the regionals, right? In Europe, like, to get, like, what you would put in, and that's if you kept all of the winnings, right?
Sure.
So, yeah, I've never got it at all.
So, to take that and kind of build on it a little bit, do you think that the competitive Rocket League scene is in danger because of things like that? And if you think that, do you think there's a change that maybe not just orgs, but like Rocket League as a whole can make to try and make it better to want players and organizations to be more like actively involved in their game?
Yeah, no, 100%. I think the scene's in danger. Not that it'll go away immediately, but I do think it'll slowly dwindle, because we've even seen that with like prize pools getting lower. And the only places that aren't having as big an impact is like Gamers 8, which is like, Saudi Arabia event, right? Which is the richest country in the world or something like that.
Right.
I'm gonna steal this goal if you put it on. Okay, you didn't put it on.
That's why I was gonna make it, and then you said that, and I was like, well, now I'm not doing it.
But
over me.
Yeah, so I do think it's in danger. I do think that Rocket League and Epic as a whole should probably be trying to put more money into the scene to try and help keep it alive. I also think that orgs should be trying to do a lot. I think there's like a lot of ways that orgs are missing out on money that they could be actually having.
Okay.
One being content creation. Like when you pick up somebody like Reddles, who has a few 100,000 subs on YouTube, or apparently Jack, who does, and you're not having them help your guys make content for a Dignitas or a Shopify YouTube channel, right? With a professional team, right? Like,
sure. Well, and it's like
so many different things. I mean, the Miami Heat with LeBron James did the fucking Harlem Shake, correct? For Christ's sake.
And you don't even have to take away from Jack or Reddles own YouTube channels.
You're a cunt.
Yeah.
Not only did he save it, but then he scored anyway. Fuck you twice! Oh my god!
Kyle got the assist. He's fine.
Oh man.
I'm playing for the blue team.
Oh man. If they pick up Kyle, they might be able to beat us.
I want you to know I was trying to fall down onto that.
Bro, that was laggy as heck on my screen.
I want you to know I was trying to stuff Zach's ship. I was just way too
So
late.
both of my teammates and the blue guy were trying to stop me from scoring.
Yeah.
How do I have 2 goals and I'm last on the board?
We have a lot of shots and a lot of saves. Get out of here. This is a submarine, Kyle.
Oh. So, like, I think Kyle makes a really good point talking about, like, the content creation aspect side of things. Because, like, if you look at, like, Call of Duty and, like, and, like, pretty much any other esport.
I wasn't doing it on purpose. Sorry, Zach. Continue.
No, you're fine. Like, pretty much any other esport that there is, like, the content creation is a big piece of it for a lot of these teams. And, like, individual players still have, like, their own content that they do, And so it's like, that was terrible. So it's, like, not, like, a problem. Like, it doesn't, like, hurt the players at all. But, like, in their contracts, they probably have a thing that says, oh, like, you're making content for the team YouTube channel as well. And yada, yada, yada. And so, like, I think there's a big piece missing there. Like, to Kyle's point, which makes a lot of sense.
And I've seen a lot of guys who will do it. Like, I saw Dignitas did it briefly when they had apparently Jack Jorius and Scrubkilla some years ago. They did that somewhat. I've seen Gen G do it a little bit. But people who already have, like, content creators on their roster, like, they don't want to just start doing it. And that's, I mean, that's just a huge miss, right? Because it's like, oh, man, this is my favorite team. I buy their decal. Sure, you're not getting a lot of people buying your decals, but those people are also going to start watching you get money from YouTube in a million other ways. You're a big org.
Well, and you don't even have to have,
that's
like,
a real missed opportunity.
People like, like in those organizations, like, they don't even have to have, like, like, memberships or subscribers, like, it's just, like, you don't have to have people actively putting money. Like, if you have these big content creators and you have people watching, like, you'll get tons of ad revenue, off of, like, all those views and stuff like that. Ben, what are your thoughts
Even if you just,
on the comp scene?
I did just score that.
You saw.
So one of the interesting things is what's a lot of views for, like, an individual, like you or Kyle doing content creation, and versus an org that not just pays the players, but pays its employees and benefits and all that kind of stuff.
Sure.
That's totally different, right? So, I think looking at Epic to spend more money, like, Epic owns Fortnite. Like, what is their motivation to, make the prize pools, worth it?
Valid.
I just don't think it's going to come from there. I'm not going to argue about whether or not they should. I mean, I think they should, but I'm biased because I personally enjoy, the scene. It reminds me a little bit of NASCAR, where the teams in the league are not the same like they are in, like, a lot of sports. So, like, they changed it in NASCAR a while back, but for a long time, they didn't get a cut of any of the TV money or anything like that.
Okay.
And, like, the teams, I assume, in Rocket League, like, whatever ad revenue they get from, selling ads on Twitch and YouTube to the, 50 to 100,000 people who watch it, unless it's a big event, like, the orgs don't get a cut of that.
Sure.
I assume. I know they get a cut of, like, the merch and stuff that people, like, in the item shop, and obviously they can sell merch and stuff. I don't know what those numbers look like, so, but
I mean, it's obviously not great because, like, there are orgs dropping left and right out of the scene. So, like, there's got to be something there for them, but it's clearly not enough.
I think it was, there was a British org. I can't remember their name now. I think it was the last org Metzonoris played for, whose CEO was pretty active on the Rocket League esports Reddit.
Okay.
I was not prepared for that backwards pitch.
Yeah, neither was I.
Including myself.
And he talked about how actually it was Williams Resolve. That was which also, like, owns part of, like, an F1 team, right?
Okay.
So it's not
Ben
like
just came to play today, boys. Ben came to play today.
It's not like there's no money there, right? But they were talking about, they were losing $20,000 a month. I don't know if that means they were paying their players $6,000 each, or just could just be total everything a month. I've never run a business. So yeah, I'm afraid the answer might be it's just not viable. And unless you're at the top end of it,
at the pay rate,
yeah.
What orgs are committing to it? Like they think it's Apex Legends, right, or something like that.
If I were to draw another NASCAR comparison, like Hendrick Motorsports is basically the New York Yankees of NASCAR, and I follow them on like YouTube and stuff, and like the little shorts they do. By the way, the guy who owns Hendrick Motorsports is a billionaire. He's worth $1 billion, like 1.1 billion.
I believe that. Oh, only $1 billion? Jesus Christ.
Well, it's relevant to the point that I'm making.
Oh, okay, sure.
Because, like, some of their videos don't hit 1,000 views. Some of their shorts do a couple thousand. Like, occasionally one will do better.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's a company that has the money and the know-how to say, okay, like, this is what works and this is what doesn't. And it just doesn't. And, like, on the low end, on cable anyway, like, the worst NASCAR race this year will get, like, 2.5 million views on cable.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people, right? Like, so it's not like, but they're just, and some of it's the audience is older. But Rocket League should have the opposite problem. These are people who play a game and then watch people play that game competitively online. So you should have a way easier time than NASCAR teams do, convincing people to watch, content. If you talk about that being a revenue stream.
I mean, I think you make a really good point. Like, kind of like bringing the whole thing together. Like, you talk about like how Kyle and I, might be happy with like a certain number of views based on like, the size of like our channels and stuff like that, and like when I get a video that gets, a couple thousand views, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like this video did really well, and like for an organization who's trying to pay their players and, and pay for insurance and like all the things you were talking about, like that's a little bit different because if you're spending the time on that and you're pulling in, a couple thousand views when you post a video 2 or 3 times a week, then it doesn't feel as good. Drop it in there. Thank you. But it feels pretty bad, So it's like you need to be getting into probably, I'm guessing at that point, you probably need to be getting into like, the 20s, 30s, like 100,000 views every video you post. And that's tough to do.
And some dude can do that just playing it. Granted, guys who usually have 1 million plus subscribers, but they can pull that just on a random video.
Right.
And you're running an org out here, I imagine, discouraging, especially if you're like one of the social media guys. Like, that dude's playing Five Nights at Freddy's for the 1,000th time. I cannot believe I did not hit that. And he got 200,000 views on his video, and some professional Rocket League players that cost me $15,000 a month or whatever it is.
Sure.
And it did 500 views.
I wonder if that's not part of the problem though. Is for one, right? Like again, a lot of these orgs just don't do it, and the ones that do, they see, oh man, well we're not getting a whole lot of traction. Maybe we shouldn't do this.
Okay.
But at the same time, right? They're getting a lot of guys who don't care, right? Like these guys didn't sign up for. They're just
young
like, oh,
people.
we're doing this to help the org and whatever. They don't give a shit. And even the ones who do it, like, and this is my biggest beef with Rocket League YouTubers. Shout out, I'm so sorry to most of you I'm about to rest, but there's just no fucking personality. There's just not a one. Like I just swear these kids just woke up and you'd have thought this was their 7 a.m. class, right? That's how they act.
I get that. It does feel that way a lot.
They're on enough Adderall that it doesn't matter.
I mean,
so you're saying that was like Zack on the wall earlier. Their personalities are awkward.
Yeah. And it's just, and so like it just, a lot of them, it just doesn't do anything for me. Which is why I like people like Reddles and apparently Jack, who, shout out, have a decent amount of personality.
So do you
even if it's not abundant, right?
Do you think you could fix that by like, instead of like maybe saying, okay, well, like, hey, like, we're not going to pay you as much upfront, like guaranteed, but there's incentives built into the contract for content and how things do. Do you think that helps?
I think if the scene, I would think that would help the scene. I don't think players would like it.
I mean, sure, players wouldn't like it, but what are they going to do? Stop playing and go work at fucking McDonald's?
I mean, you don't have to sign with an org if you're an elite team.
Yeah, you can play by yourself and just take all the revenue from winning.
Yeah, man. Just feels tough when you don't have those extra resources, like that you get from being in an org. Like, I don't know, that does not feel like, would rather have something guaranteed, like if you went from like $15,000 a month on the team guaranteed to now the team's getting, $5,000 a month guaranteed, but they're going to say, hey, like, as you get to this goal, here's an extra 5,000. When you get to this goal, here's an extra 15,000. And you, like, bump up the incentives because that money's coming in like that through that, like, that revenue of social media. I think that's worth, right? And you get people who care about their own future. So I don't know.
Do I think that could work? Yes, but I think based on this, it's one of those things, right, where it's like, because we're already because it's already been built a certain way, I don't know that it could go backwards. Be like, it's like going from like a baseball contract where all your money's fully guaranteed to going to a football contract where you get $1 million for your 80th catch of the year, right? Like if you did that to baseball players and said, okay, Aaron Judge, I'm going to give you all this money, but I'm going to take away $10 million. I'm only going to give this back to you if you hit your 50th home run this year. Like he's going to spit in your face and be like, fuck you mean I'm Aaron Judge? What do you mean, right? Like he's, I think it's just too far gone at this point.
Interesting.
Where they either need to start paying people less to be like, hey, listen, I like you, I want to be around you, but we can't afford you at the price that you were at.
Sure.
So you can take a pay cut and still get these resources, or you can try your luck elsewhere. And I hate taking a org side in that way because, of course, I want to be pro player just like in sports.
Sure. Yeah. No. Absolutely.
But if it's not sustainable for other people in the game and the rest of the scene, unless you're just that top echelon of players, right? And not all orgs are having the same issue, right? I will say that, but
I mean, yeah, like I get it. We don't want to be pro like organization. Like we definitely want to be pro player, but like. You can't cut your nose off to spite your face in this.
Not at the
in
cost
this scenario.
Of the game and the scene in itself, right?
100%.
And that's kind of what it feels like.
Thought I had that one actually, boys. Thought I had that one.
Mid.
I didn't trust. I'm sorry.
I don't blame you.
Mid.
Few things have happened over the course of us playing Rocket League together. Oh, there it is. For them. Damn it. I teed him up. Thank God they're fighting each other. These guys are plats? Are we sure?
Well, those first guys we played were.
Holy shit, what a save.
You're fucking welcome.
I'm bullying Zach ahead of you. Never mind, I'm not. I can't hit him.
I can't get there. I can't get there.
That one.
I just had to say something, and now these guys score on us.
So I want to question the Rocket League professional one. Oh, I got one more. Is what I really want to do.
Yeah, go ahead.
Who was your favorite player that you swore up and down he was going to be the next best thing or the next best team, and they just never panned out? They just absolutely flopped on their face.
I mean,
go
ahead.
Go ahead. No.
It's obviously like a little biased for me because I've been such a G2 fanboy for so long at this point, but I don't know, I was that first year with Chicago and Rizzo and J-Naps, they went all the way to the finals and lost to Vitality.
That G2 squad was for you. Was it for you?
Yeah, that was I thought, okay, this is gonna be it. I was first season with Chicago or whatever, they're going all the way. And it was when I got into Rocket League. And to watch them lose was really heartbreaking. And that's when I became a big fan. But that next season, they did virtually nothing.
Yeah.
They did nothing. And then they had to change up the whole roster. And then even for a while when Chicago was still there, I thought they were still going to do some more things. I thought they were going to continue to improve and do things, and they eventually just had to abandon ship and get rid of Chicago. So I felt like Chicago was always good, but I was expecting Chicago to be great.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is interesting because I said Kronovi was my favorite player earlier, which is true. But by the time he teamed up with First Killer, which I think was First Killer's first team, where everyone was like, okay.
Oh.
I think it was him, and was that Taroko, or was
Turanturo, yeah.
Turanturo, yeah. So they got rid of Kronovi, and he was clearly at that point on the backside, right? So they got rid of Kronovi after
ever since season 1, yeah.
Hey, he's the mountain. Watch your mouth.
He's the mountain. You're right.
No, and there was this, and I was like, okay, well, I was like, okay, that's, they've gotten faster than Grenoble, right? And there was just these kind of cycles of different players they cycle through, which is still kind of like, and First Killer teams now are better than those, but like, that was the first time I was like, First Killer's gonna get these guys together, and they're gonna be a lot better, and they're gonna win, they're gonna contend really well for Worlds, and it's just kind of been the same story since then with better players and some team. And it's not like they flame out or something, right? But it's like fourth.
Yeah.
At the big lands. So that would be mine. Like those early rogue teams with First Killer. They kept cycling players, and they just never closed it out.
It makes a lot of sense.
So I will say,
Kyle, how about you?
My pick before we close it out here was Aqua, who's a relatively newer guy coming around the same time as Daniel.
Yeah. Yep.
Who Aqua in every video I ever saw was just the definition of just a plug him in, play him, and he'll be fantastic. And he's had those moments, right, with Squishy's team, the Muffin Men, right, when he come back with them, and he's had moments, but
he's
just never
got
hit
it to
that
stick,
bar though. He thought he was going to play professional basketball or something like that. At least that's the joke that I always saw Sis and Rizzo always make. So, but I mean, he was fantastic though. So it would have to be Aqua for me.
I'm here for that. Honestly, I like all three answers.
Mine's the best though, obviously.
Got him.
Does anybody have anything else before we close out? Anybody?
I don't think so. Ben?
Yeah, I can't think of anything. Pretty good couple of games. I think that's the most goals I've scored in a Rocket League session in a while.
The worst part is I think you're right. That's the worst part of that.
I was like, if we just record a fake podcast episode every time we play, it'll be pretty good.
Right.
I'm in. I love it.
But that's going to be all for today, guys. So thank you guys for coming by, watching, hanging out. As always, I hope you guys appreciate a little bit of a different style episode. Thank you again, Ben, so much for coming and hanging out with us.
Yeah,
absolutely, guys.
Have a fantastic day. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys later.